Question for the panel. What are your thoughts on Kim K and Skeet splitting up? We can actually go around the table on this one.
Thoughts on this?
Yes, we'll start with Ash Shots.
Yeah, so I'm actually very excited to hear this. This is my first time hearing about this, but Pete Davidson, if you're back on the market for real, I'm about to get ass shots. So
That was easy.
Bro, somebody save her, bro.
She's so excited for these ass shots. I'm excited for you because you were so excited.
I can't shut up about it. I'm about to tell the whole world.
Oh my God. I love it.
Fantastic.
That was easy.
What about you?
God.
I think, it was coming. They say once you go black, you never go back. And she got black kids, so she's probably going to go back black. And I think the whole tatted white boy trend is coming to an end. So
I think she's only been fucking white black niggas though.
That's what I'm saying. This was her first white boy. Yeah. She got one because Courtney got one, and she's a follow fashion.
Is he black or what?
Oh, Chris Humphries, the first husband. Chris Humphries. Hey, see what she did to him?
He's mixed.
Oh, so Skeet was her first white.
Yeah, white.
Oh,
Tiny whitey. Yeah. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
I actually really don't care, but she did say she only was interested because he had a big dick. So there's that.
She said she heard about it.
I guess your kids are going to have a great high school career 10 years from now when that gets out there. Okay.
I mean, she said it publicly.
I know. That's what I mean.
Oh, damn. I didn't even know that. Oh, I don't care at all.
I don't really.
No thought. So do you have any thoughts on it at all besides?
No, I really don't care.
Okay. IDC. Fantastic. What about you?
Yeah, no, I don't care. I think Kanye should still punch Skeet in the face for trying him like that with his kids and shit, but I don't really care.
Yeah, didn't he get their names tatted?
I don't know. He was doing weird shit for a minute with the kids. I ain't like it.
Okay. What about you? What are your thoughts?
I'm just not surprised. Like, I'm just a little surprised that he got like their names tatted, and then like now he has to live.
Oh,
with
he
that.
actually did?
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah, like
he did like the initials.
Oh, he's stupid. Yeah, but still weird. I'm
I
not
didn't even know
surprised.
that.
Okay. Fantastic. What about you?
He still hit though.
That's not an accomplishment.
Oh.
Sorry.
If I was Pete, that would be an accomplishment.
It's not. Pete always got bad bitches.
Pete?
What?
For real?
Pete is the man.
If I was Pete and I smashed Kim K, that's an accomplishment for me.
Pete didn't have better bitches than Kim K. Kim K is real through.
She's thinking I'll say that she's thinking like a guy still hit though. Okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but
okay. But yeah, I mean, at what cost, right? Okay.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Don't give a damn. For real.
Okay. Don't give a damn.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
What she said.
Don't give a damn. All right. Question for y'all. Do any of you guys admire Kim Kardashian? Just yes or no here?
Yes.
You do? Okay.
Yes.
You do?
Woman.
Sure. Yeah.
Really?
Isn't she cool?
No.
I'm like in between.
Well, give us the in between. What do you mean by that?
Like, yes, but I don't like idolize anyone really.
Okay.
I see Ho turned housewife, so no, I'm good on that.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Do you think that she's a good woman to emulate to be a mother and wife?
I think she has
Business
really
accolades
good
aside,
qualities.
we're talking strictly relationship, mother, wife, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yo, what the fuck?
How many nannies does she have?
I don't know.
I think she's able to provide for her kids though in a really crazy way.
That's a man.
Well, do you think that she's a good mother and wife?
I think
Something
she's
to
a
emulate.
good provider. That's
The question is, do you think she's a good mother and
Yes or no?
wife?
Yes or no?
You can say
I'm not
no
gonna
if you
speak
want.
on her as a mother, but a good wife, I'd say no.
Okay.
I feel like she's just a human being, so she's just living her
Here
life.
comes a politically correct answer.
No, like for real. Like I really don't judge anyone. I'm a Gemini.
Oh, here we go.
I'm a Gemini.
Like I actually, like you can literally say you just sniff coke out of someone's asshole, and I'll be like, cool, like awesome, that's great for you. Like I don't judge anyone. So, but
So if a fat slob comes up to you, like, oh, you're really hot. I'd love to take you out sometime. What are you gonna say? I don't judge you. I'm a Gemini.
I'm not judging them. I'm like, cool. I'm not gonna
And
go
you're gonna
out with
reject
you.
them, right?
Obviously,
That's judging.
I'm not judging. I just
That is judging in the
How
best
is it
form.
judging?
You're rejecting him.
I don't think that's judging though. I'm not judging you as a human being.
That's judge, jury, and executioner, actually.
Shit. Okay, just because I'm making a decision whether or not I want to fuck with you doesn't mean I'm like judging you as a human being.
Oh,
I
here we
feel
go.
like
You are judging though, but it's fine. Okay. So what do you have? Okay, you get that apolitical answer. Okay, what about you? Do you think she's a good role model for women as a mother and wife?
No.
No. Why?
I mean, the whole Skeet thing is enough. You had him around the kids doing all this weird shit.
Okay.
Yeah, like, nah, that's not cool.
Right.
And I think they didn't even last a whole year. Like, I don't condone. Mind you, this comes from someone who doesn't have kids, but I don't condone bitches. Women. Sorry.
It's okay. You can use the phone.
Sorry, no, I don't condone women introducing their children to men, and the relationship is not at least a year old. That's just crazy to me.
Okay.
I feel like with celebrity status aside, like I feel like she is trying to be a good role model to her kids now that like the things in the past are done with. Like now the things that are like in the past are done with, like with her sex tape and stuff. Like I definitely feel like she's trying to take that motherly role, like not just because she's rich, but because she has like that opportunity.
So you think her past is it's okay, no big deal.
Well, no, but you said business and other accolades aside.
Yeah, I know, but that's
Right.
what I'm asking her though. That plays into it. So you think I'm asking her the question?
I mean, I feel like her lifestyle, like that in general, it kind of would have been leaked in the first place because, like, I don't want to say the people that she was around with at the time, but
Is she a good mother and wife? Good role model for young women to follow?
Yes or no? Come on, model, we got you.
I'll say no in a sense of because I saw her watch the Balenciaga show, and there was so many other people who could have probably walked that show, but.
All right, she's a terrible mom because she walked the Balenciaga show incorrectly. Okay, interesting. That's a very interesting take on it.
That's the model's point of view, remember?
Okay.
I think she was speaking on like the role model part.
No, I meant like role model, not model isn't like let me kill the strip. But okay, what about you?
I mean, I don't know her, so I can't like say how she is as a mother or anything. But I don't think it's like
from your observations.
Yeah. But if like
mother and wife,
I don't find a problem. I mean, obviously it's traumatic if you have like your new relationship all over the internet as a kid watching that. Like, I wouldn't want to see my mom like that. And I wouldn't even do that in my relationship. I don't have followers like that.
Yeah.
But even as a role model, if you want to find a role model, maybe like a little more realistic, something that you can actually like model.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
So yes or no? Is she a good wife and mother role model? Man,
sure.
y'all cannot answer a direct question. This is incredible.
I mean, we haven't really seen anything so bad about her, like hitting her kids or what it is. But like the stuff she has on the internet, that's obviously going to be traumatic, like for her kids growing up. So.
Okay. What about you?
I don't really keep up with the Kardashians, but from what I know, no.
Why would you say no? She's not a good role model.
All I remember is the back shots with Ray J.
I hit it. Shout out to Ray J, man.
All right. And you think that disqualifies her right there, huh?
I mean, I can still find the tape.
Okay.
I mean,
what about you?
I'm going to say no, just because I feel like nobody should emulate anybody else because you really don't know what goes on behind closed doors. So I feel like
okay, from what you've seen, is she good?
From what she portrays, I can't really say honestly. So I'm gonna say no.
Okay, why would you say no?
Just because it's not enough to go off of. Like, people like nothing's real. I feel like people portray what they want you to see. So I feel like
merch,
yeah.
Wow.
There you go, chat. Hey,
I feel like
merch.
She, as an influencer, she's gonna influence people, and she's gonna influence people how she wants to be, how she wants to be portrayed. So
you still didn't answer the question. I'm asking why is she not a good role model?
Because I feel like she manipulates the way she portrays herself. So
okay, you don't think it's honest?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Whew, that was more painful than I thought it would be. Jesus Christ.
There's the merch, chat.
I mean, I'll just say this. I mean, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I think Kim Kardashian is a big problem with modern day society. I think she's a terrible example as a wife and a terrible example as a mother, because if you're not a good wife, you can't be a good mother. Period. That's being a mother is a byproduct of being a good wife if you do the job correctly. Because if you're a bad wife, what's going to happen is you've already fucked up by representing your husband poorly, and then what's going to happen is the kids are going to absorb that that poor observation as well when they go to school or whatever. I mean, you said it before. That's what we all know Kim Kardashian for, is having sex. Unfortunately, the thing that sucks is that all her business accolades, all her entrepreneurship, all her philanthropy work that people don't, might not necessarily know about, it's all going to be overshadowed by her sucking dick and fucking a guy in 2007. And that's just unacceptable behavior for a woman that's supposed to have children and be married or whatever. No one wants to see their mom getting plowed on the internet. And that's just, yeah. I mean, that's just not a good look. And
I just think the need for attention overrides her motherly duties, and also as well, like that attention can lead to like problems. So overall, is she a bad person? Probably not. But the need for attention and business, awareness kind of like overshadows her family.
The thing that scares me is that, and I asked this question on purpose to y'all, most women would say that she's a good role model for women, and she's a good role model for being a mother and for being a wife. And I would argue she's absolutely what I warn guys to never, ever date or get involved in. An attention-seeking woman that is only interested in her own benefit and that worries more about her career and earning money than being a dutiful wife and, being a mother. And that's just not what you want as a guy. You need a woman that's going to be your how do I say this? She needs to take care of shit at home. Fuck your career, fuck your name, fuck all that other shit. What's more important is the children and the family and the legacy. And unfortunately, the man carries the name's legacy. I mean, she took Kanye West's last name. You know what I mean? It's not the other way around. So you got to enact on that. Did you have something you want to say?
Yeah, would you not say that men move the same way? Meaning like they move more so towards like their financial status and businesses?
Yeah, but that's because that's how men are measured. Men are measured on what they create. Women are measured on creating children.
Well, if a woman kind of makes that for herself, then she doesn't need a man.
You really think so?
Absolutely.
Disagree.
Okay, so here's the thing. A woman can make her own money. That's great, but she's still going to want a man. She's still going to want security to some degree from a man.
I don't think so. I think that creates their own security. She is
really
king.
Okay, question for you. Let's say you work a job right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Roughly, how much do you earn? Roughly.
It really depends.
You're still young.
It really depends. I work tip based. So
okay. Do you want a guy that makes as much money as you, or if not more? Let's keep it real.
At my status right now, more.
Okay. Let's say you made $100,000 a year. Would you want a guy that made as much money as you, if not more?
More. But if I hit like, let's say $1 billion, I'm not even looking for a man.
That's okay. Well, the reality is, no, you will look for a man still. It's just that the man's got to measure up and make $1 billion and a little bit more than you.
If I go home, like I can make a lot of money, and I would like a man with money, but if I have my own successful business, I don't want to go home alone and like pick my nose. Like, I want someone there. It's more than money and all that. It's partnership. It's sex. It's everything.
Yeah. You guys say you want a partner, but the reality is you don't want a partner. You want a superior because,
for sure.
Yeah. So you don't want a partner. You don't want an equal. You want a guy who's going to lead you, a man that's taller than you, a guy that makes more money than you, a guy that's stronger than you, a guy more competent than you, a guy that's more confident than you, more ambitious. You basically don't want an equal. You want a superior. So you can sit there and say, I'll make my own money, so I don't need a man, but you're still going to want a man. And not only that, your money, your appetite is increased from your ability to earn more money. So if you make $100,000, you're going to want a guy that makes at least $100,000.
Man, you said $1 billion, right?
Yeah.
Perfect example.
I'm speaking because we're talking about Kim K.
A Billy.
Lolo Jones, right? Just had a breakdown on the internet. She said basically in a nutshell, I'm 40 years old. I don't have a man. I want kids. I have money, I have success, but I'm not fulfilled. Mm-hmm. Most women want a family and children. So if you want to say, okay, I don't need a man if I'm independent, what's you're 40 years old, by yourself in your house with all your money, what are you going to do? Jack shit. Nothing.
Okay, honestly, the way I answered was because he said that that's what men are measured by.
Yes.
So my answer was like regarding that. So
you got triggered.
Not triggered. I would say just like if that's what they're measured by.
Question for you.
Then I'm not looking for that in a man if I have it.
Okay.
I would look for the other things that I'm missing in my life, not the things that I have in my life.
That's cap, because even if you have money, you're going to still want a man with money. That's a lie.
I mean, instinctively,
I think so.
It's
you don't think so because you're not there yet.
Yeah.
Honestly,
that's really what it is. And I was trying not to say that, but you feel like that because you ain't there.
I'm not gonna lie, like I'm a trick for my man. Like I'm
which is why you didn't want to mention that you dated him for 3 years and that you're in a relationship.
No.
Like, because here's the thing. I already knew. See, you didn't even have to tell me, but I could tell from the way that you referred to him and the how you didn't want to mention that when a woman's in a relationship with a man that she truly loves, admires, and respects.
Person.
When a woman's in a relationship with a man she loves, admires, respects, she wants everyone in the fucking world to know, I'm in a relationship, I'm with this guy, etc. When a woman isn't happy, typically she'll either hide it to the side or whatever. And what I've noticed overwhelmingly, how many women have we interviewed now on the show, Mo?
1,453.
Okay, so I'm pretty damn good at this at this point. What I've realized is when girls are with a guy that they're providing for, or they're in a leadership role, or they're in the more masculine role, the leadership role, they typically are a little bit more ashamed of that because they're not in their natural feminine role where they're supporting a man. So that's why I'm telling you, when a girl has money, 9 out of 10 times she's still gonna want a man with money, because women don't like to be in their masculine supporting a guy. So going back to what I was saying with Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, no one gives a fuck if a woman makes money. A guy can be with a girl that makes no money. If she's attractive and feminine, submissive, whatever it may be, he's going to hang out with her. I'm sure all of you guys have probably been invited to celebrity parties, met a millionaire here or there, maybe went on a date with a rich guy. He didn't give a fuck how much money you made. Men and women are not the same. Women are measured on their beauty. Men are measured on their status and how much money they earn. I don't make the rules. I just report them. There's a reason why beautiful women that are young, that have no fucking money, get invited to celebrity parties.
True.
Yep. And for another point, it's so funny because even before we started filming, sorry, I don't know your name. Sorry.
Marissa.
Yeah. She has a boyfriend, and I think she said her boyfriend like 3 or 4 different times.
Yeah.
And I said, she about to my boyfriend. That's the death tonight. And then this one is like, don't even want to tell him, motherfucker, she got a boyfriend. Like,
and I knew just from the way that she referred to him, I know right away when a girl's in a breadwinner position with her guy. Right away. I could tell. I could smell it. So it's like, and no offense to you, it's just, we got pretty good at doing this.
Okay, look. I'm a Gemini, but I'm a Virgo rising. So I'm really I'm really, really private. Like, I'm super private. Like, that's not even what the vibe was.
But we're on a podcast.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
Anyway.
so Phantom has a guy that's like perfect, right? And so, and it makes me so sad, y'all. This about to sound so terrible. Like, if I said I got a checklist and he checks off everything, like he's tall, he looks nice, bitches want him, all that kind of stuff, right? I just know he don't got enough money. So I would not seriously date him.
But can you fix it?
I mean, yeah, because you got 2 legs, so you wake up every morning, so you need to go find some money. However, I'm just not about to play that be down for the show game, because again, I've done it a time or 2 or 3 or 4, and so me at this point is like, nah, if you ain't at least what I'm working with or more, like, it's just, we gonna be cool. But when I say this guy's perfect, I'll just be like, damn, I just wish we had some more money. and I don't even want his money. It's so crazy because I don't even want your money. It's the lack of security.
Yeah,
it's a lack of security because I have a lifestyle. So in the event that my shit get fucked up,
it's a mindset too. Because if I want a guy with money, I know I'm not going to take his money. I know I'm going to want to make my own money. But I'm thinking in the future, if we're going to go further and I want kids, I want my kids to have the money mindset, the abundance mindset.
Right.
So who's going to teach that to them? The parents. So that's the
my
big
thing
reason.
is, my problem that I had with dating guys that had a lot of money is they were always trying to get me out of school and tell me, why do you have to work? Why do you have to go to school? I can provide for you. And my thing is, like, I had this dream since I was 5 years old. And you don't want to see me fulfill my dream because you want me to sit in the house all day and wait for you to get home with food on the table and just get fucked whenever you want to fuck me. That was my problem with dating really, really rich guys. But the grass is always greener, I would rather, be able to finish my school and be a good role model for my kids. Like, I'm first generation and my parents did not move here for me to just be with some rich nigga and not do shit with my life. But that's how I see it. Everybody's perspective is different.
All right. Well, so that's what I was saying with the Kim K thing, is that, like, her value is not determined by how much money she earns in her entrepreneurial ventures. Her value is determined on, as a woman, are you a good wife and a mother? And I would argue that she is not a good role model for women to emulate as far as being, I mean, let's be honest. If most women took her path, right? Let me fuck an R&B star on camera, and hopefully I'll become like a superstar. Like, most girls are not going to be successful doing that. I mean, hell, there's thousands of girls doing it right now on OnlyFans. Where are they being famous? You know what I mean? So it's because when she did it back in 2007, it had a shock value that isn't like that important now. So, and then with you saying like, you're saying like you don't care about money or something like that? You mentioned
No,
earlier?
I'm saying like, I care about
You
money.
said that first, and then now you're saying you do care.
I care about money because of like the mindset that he has, not necessarily because, I want you to take me to Nobu or whatever. Like, I'm thinking like, I want to feed off your brain too.
You're more attracted to the traits that it takes to make the money versus the actual having of the money.
Like, how did you get there? What does it take you to keep it?
I always say that girls aren't necessarily attracted to money. They're attracted to the traits that it takes to make money.
Lifestyle, all of that.
Yeah, because like a trust fund baby that's like a pussy that made the money quickly, like he's not going to be attractive versus a guy that like busted his ass for 10, 15 years.
Like, I wouldn't be attracted to like big dick energy.
I guess, yes. Rising Virgo.
Very much so.
Shout out to Mulatto.
That's my Gemini speaking, not my Virgo.
Okay. Well, that's what women want. They want a guy that's going to be in a leadership role, you know? So
Exactly.
like if a girl's in a leadership role, that's cool, but like no one really gives a fuck. So like Kim K, right? I'll tell you guys this. If she doesn't go back to Kanye, she's never going to be taken seriously by anybody ever again. She's 40 plus years old, filled with plastic. Everyone knows she's a hoe. She's had sex on camera. Like she's way past her prime.
Well, okay, so
For what men
And
want.
she has 3 kids.
Remember, I'm looking at it from a male perspective.
4.
Like, okay, you know, how about this? What if I told you there's this guy,
Yeah.
he lives with his mom.
Yeah.
He's 19 years old. He smokes pot every day. He doesn't really have any ambition or drive.
19 years old.
Yes.
Like it lives with his mom. That's fine. Like he's
No,
19 years old.
but 19. Would you date him seriously and want to take him seriously and build a future with that man?
If I was 19 or
No.
as the
Your age, you
26-year-old?
right now in your prime.
I wouldn't date a 19-year-old.
Nope. Thank you. A man that's in his prime is not going to want to date a woman that's 40 with a bunch of kids.
Okay.
We're different. Women want men that are competent. Men want women that are young and beautiful without kids.
Okay. All right. Okay, but my thing is, you said
Yeah.
she fucked on camera, so that
Yes.
makes her a hoe,
Yes, that disqualifies her from a majority of men. Yes.
even though it was her man and it got leaked supposedly.
Yes,
No.
it will
It
disqualify
didn't get
her.
leaked. She leaked it.
Right.
Yeah. No.
I've seen a couple sex tapes that leaked from celebrities, and that shit was wiped from all the internet the next day. So if she wanted it gone, it could have
No,
been
she
gone
wanted
one
it to be
time
found.
ago. Right, exactly.
Yeah, and not only that, it's there's something. Here's the thing. That sex video is only going to be good for that guy. Every other guy that comes into a relationship it's always going to burn them seeing you have sex with another guy. Men are visual creatures, and men are territorial. For them to see their girl get dominated by another girl, it does a certain thing to a man. It's like a visceral like disgust.
And it's like you're virtually cooked for life.
Well, how about this? What if you saw a video of your boyfriend sucking someone's dick? How would you feel about that?
It's a hell.
He wouldn't be my boyfriend.
Oh.
Wait a minute, that's completely different.
That's different. That's not heterosexual.
Hold on.
Like,
That is the male equivalent of watching their girl get pranked. That is the male equivalent.
Raise your hand if you agree.
It's not. It's
You
not.
don't have to agree. I'm giving you. This is how men feel. Like I'm telling you the male perspective. See how they don't give a fuck about how men feel about it? I'm telling you, like
I don't
watching.
agree with that at all. I don't think anybody did.
Well, I'd agree with that for sure.
That's literally
men have so many hormones.
sexual
Yeah.
orientation. Like that's
the level
completely
of
different.
aversion probably it does match. Like
Watching my man get fucked by another girl.
Someone-
Oh, how traumatic it is. You're
Yeah.
talking about from
Yeah.
a traumatic.
There's no way. There's no way.
The repulsion of the
Correct.
actual
Yeah.
activity
Okay.
itself is different. We're just saying
Right.
on
That's
the level
absolutely
of a guy,
absurd to me.
that's how we feel.
Well,
That's absolutely absurd.
well, here's the thing.
Watching a woman
Here's the
have
thing.
sex with a man.
Ladies, with all due respect, I don't give a fuck if you agree. I'm telling you how the male equivalent to it.
You
I'm
guys
telling
are
you,
just sensitive,
no,
honestly.
it's not about
How
that.
can we take like seeing you guys do that and it's like you literally just compared
Hold on,
it
let
to
me
two
just
men having
finish my
sex.
point real quick. A guy watching his girl get plowed by another dude is equivalent to you watching your boyfriend suck another guy's dick. It's emasculate. Watching your woman get dominated by another guy is just the same as you watching your guy get emasculated by another man. It's the same level of disgust. It's the same thing. I'm giving you the male equivalent. So quite frankly, fuck what you think. I'm giving you the male equivalent. You don't like it because it makes you feel a certain way.
No, it doesn't make-
Congratulations.
I think it's just absurd, honestly.
Why is a
How's it
guy
absurd?
sucking dick like emasculate? Like it's like 2022. Like
Would you want your boyfriend to suck dick on camera?
if I was the type of woman who was okay with the man
No, no.
sucking dick,
Do you want it right now?
me personally, no, I don't.
Then why you arguing for it?
I gotta speak for the minorities too. Like the majority of women
the
wouldn't.
minority is irrelevant. If I line up
Why? They're
100,
included too.
no, because the minority does not make the rule. We're speaking in generalities. If I line up 100
Oh,
women,
there's rules.
no, if I line up 100 women, 95 of them are gonna have a serious point of issue watching their guy suck another guy's dick. The majority rules.
Even better. You know what? Ladies in here, how many of you want your man to be found on camera sucking dick? Raise your hand. I thought so.
There you go.
Most women would be repulsed by it. We're saying, as a guy's perspective, on the flip end, if we saw our girl get fucked, it's the same feeling that we have. So it's like mutual in that sense.
Unless
you
you're
were-
a cuckold,
Now
that's
you mentioned
different.
something about which is
Yeah,
also
that's
minority
different.
and weird.
I think
Yeah.
But now you're mentioning, well, why is it? What was your argument?
It's
Something
really the
about
comparison. Like I'm not disagreeing that
It's
that's
absurd.
like that's like otherworldly seeing that. Like, it's crazy.
It's like the
But
comparison was just too extreme.
The
for you.
comparison
I feel
is
like you're
insane to me.
Okay.
Oh well.
Like
yeah.
seeing your
It
girl
is.
fuck a guy, which is very regular, and then seeing your man sucking another man's penis is like, that's
Actually, well,
absurd
here's
to
the problem.
compare, I think.
It's not regular for your girl to be fucking another guy because here's the thing.
in the past before you.
Yeah, it's not. Here's the thing. You got to understand that human beings are not wired from 2022. We're wired from a millennia. If you go back in the beginning of time, why are virgin women so valued?
Because they ain't
Gotcha,
been
bitch.
Yeah, because men don't have to think about you being with another man.
Thank you.
Your peer.
That's why.
Like, yeah.
So this all goes back to biology. Like it goes back to like hardwired traits. Why do you want a man that's taller than you? Why do you want a guy that's stronger than you, makes
Right.
more money than you, has security? It's biological. Women need a guy that has excess resources to take care of her and her offspring. Same exact thing for men. Why is it that we care so much about what women want? But when I tell you what men want, listen, for us, there's a reason why a virgin woman was so valuable. The reason why is because he can ensure, oh, if I fuck this girl, the kid is mine. Every man's darkest nightmare is having sex with a woman, thinking the kid is his, and then finding out the kid isn't. So that's why virgins are so sought after. Now, we have paternity tests and all this other stuff, but it doesn't matter. Social constructs don't adhere to reality. Like, you still want a guy that's taller than you, even though we live in a safe first world country, right?
Taller than me because I'm 5 foot.
But you're missing the point.
You
taller.
think
You
it's
still
because you're 5 foot. It's because your brain is saying, I need a man that's going to protect me and my family and my children that is bigger than me. If somebody comes in the house in the middle of the night, he can beat this nigga's ass, get them away. That's not just,
Yeah, but if
because
I
I'm
was
5 foot.
5'10", he could still beat his ass. Like,
But if you were 5'10", you would still want a man that was taller than
You
you.
want a
we could
guy
both
that's 6
beat his
foot.
ass at that
Well,
point.
somebody was saying like emasculation or whatever, and I'm like, I'm 6 feet tall. Like, I want someone who's tall enough to where I can still feel like a woman at the end of the
Right.
day.
Exactly.
So
Right.
it's like,
It's normal.
So it goes back to what I was saying. So again, like for men, the reason why it has such a point of issue is because men are used to, typically the man dream is to get a woman that is untouched. So watching your girl literally get ravaged by another guy goes against their biological urge to be able to get a girl that is untouched.
I agree. And also, I feel like the body count, like the measure is different. Like me thinking from a woman, I'm thinking, let's say if I have like 2-3 bodies, okay, that's pretty good, especially at this age, whatever age. But then for a man, if he tells me he has 15 and I have 3, I'm going to be like, okay, that's pretty good. You know, like I'm thinking if he has more, I don't think it's as a big of a problem as if like women.
It's not a problem at all.
Yeah.
Because it's easy for women to get sex. It's hard for men to get sex. A man that has sex with a lot of girls brings value to the world. A woman that has sex with a bunch of dudes loses value in the world.
Can I say something?
Sure, please.
That's crazy.
For you to say like it's the same thing as like a man sucking dick on camera, I just felt like it was going too far. Because like why isn't him having sex with another woman on camera the same thing? Like why?
Because a lot of girls like to see that.
Robert Pattinson was just about to drop a sex tape
It's
after
the
like,
dominating factor that we like secretly like want. Like
So
that
going,
I'm very
not
submissive.
men don't want to see their woman be dominated by another man, but you might want to see your man dominate another girl.
but there's women who don't want to see their man have sex with another woman in general. Like so
That's true.
Okay. Here's the thing. This is a perfect example of women say one thing, but they react to another thing. Why is Drake, Future, NFL athletes, NBA players, why do girls want them? I'll tell you why. Because they have other women. When you have other women as a man, you are attractive inherently. Period. You guys can't dispute this. It's been shown with chimpanzees, who are the closest thing to human beings. They put a male chimpanzee by himself, no bitches. Put female chimpanzees by him, all kinds of chimpanzee bitches. Women respond favorably to men that have other women.
Come on, man, with the monkeypox.
It's scientifically proven. So you can say, oh, well, why is it that you can fuck other girls or whatever? Because a man that can have sex with other women is attractive.
men do the same thing too though. Like
What do you mean?
men want other women that other niggas have had.
No.
They
want to fuck that girl.
So why are the same Instagram models passed around?
Because they want to conquer
Because
them.
Future's been with them.
Well,
Like,
hold on.
Because they want to have sex.
Because they want to have sex.
industry,
right?
Yeah, but can you agree though? The industry niggas pass around the same
No, it's because
Instagram models.
it's safety. Because think about it, right? Girls outside of that spectrum, they might expose you. They might do some dumb shit to you. Girls in the industry, you know what? All right, she been Quivo. All right, bet. I know she on some level she kind of safe, so I'm gonna fuck with her too.
Yeah, she's not gonna
It's
put me
security
out.
over.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
not only
security.
that, not only that, it's sex only. You got to
Yeah,
understand.
they're not wifing these Instagram
there's-
models up. You got to realize that too.
There's two buckets.
Yeah, only the
No,
same
they're not.
niggas will actually wife them up.
Some are,
Some
but
do
but
get wifed, but
it's security for the most
but
part.
you can agree that a lot of
Exactly.
these industry niggas will pass around the same women because they have a reputation.
But
of
who
being
has
with-
a ring though?
Ooh.
That's what I'm saying. They're not getting wives. They're getting fucked and they're having a good time. They're not getting
We
wives.
gonna wife these hoes.
Bruh, like you ladies, this is gonna be uncomfortable, but I'm gonna say it. When a guy deals with you, he's gonna put you in one of two buckets. He's either gonna put you in the recreational use only bucket or the I may wife her bucket, and then take you seriously. These Instagram models immediately get put into recreational use only. The guys might trick on them. They might tell her some sweet nothings or whatever it may be, but I promise you, she will never get a ring in their last name. No guy wants to wife up a girl unless they're stupid that everyone else has been ran through.
But what if that's not what she wants? Like, why does that matter?
What do you mean if that's not what she wants?
As a woman, you deep down inside, you want a family.
And they be
Some
posting
women
that shit on their
don't. Some
story
women
all the
don't.
damn
Some
memes
women
that
don't.
everybody
Some
else
we're talking about the
posts.
majority.
Literally want the
Right,
same
no,
thing.
the
They want to
majority.
be tricked on. They want to have a good time. They want to have sex.
Yeah, that's
They want to fuck Quavo,
when they're in their
whoever it
20s,
is.
when they're in their 20s, and then they get older,
Exactly.
and then they
20-year-olds.
realize, okay, getting fucked by rappers and chucked is not satisfying and fulfilling. I feel used. I want someone to take me seriously and give me a ring and give me security. Girls only do that shit when they're young and beautiful and they know that they can play with other men. But as they get older and their options go down, they want security to some degree. So most women want security and a family and children. So
Eventually, at some point in their life, is what you're saying.
okay, and my argument is you need to do that while you're younger. If you go ahead and have fun in your 20s or whatever, you piss off the ability to get a guy later on in life that's going to take you seriously.
And that's why me and you fundamentally disagree.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
You don't agree with what?
Literally what you just said.
I think you could literally find that at any point in your life. I
Really?
mean, not any point in your life. Maybe you're like 45, like whatever.
Really?
You're not Kim K, you know? But like
Okay, name
what you've done
something
in the
to me.
past, I don't
Name-
think that really matters,
Okay.
honestly. At this point in our
I think
lives,
the longer
in
you
this
wait-
generation, I don't think it matters. Like, oh, you have 10 bodies.
Okay, that's
all
your
right.
opinion, right?
Yeah.
What if I told you with men, it does matter? And they're the ones that give out the relationships.
That's fine. That's your opinion as a man.
No, that's the truth.
I think that's your
The
opinion.
truth is out.
It's not an opinion, it's fact. Men have since the beginning of time have valued youth, beauty, fertility, and chastity.
Okay.
Just like women have valued security,
I
resources,
think
height,
there are
and
plenty of
strength.
men who don't care about your past. Plenty.
Really?
I agree.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah. You know who the men are that don't care about your past? Men that you don't want in the first place.
Okay, but no, I will actually say though, my boyfriend has never asked me anything about my past, but I mean, I guess he knows that I wouldn't really
doesn't
have
wanna
a
know.
past.
Yeah,
He doesn't want to know.
And
He's never
he's
asked,
probably
never
done.
wanted
He's
to
probably
know.
done some research on the back end that you will not know about.
Probably, but he's never ever wanted me to like even like talk about certain things. He'd be like, "All right, I don't want to hear."
You know
it
why? Because if he finds out or he even sees a glimpse of it, I can't wife you. It's once a guy knows your past, it kind of fucks with his head.
It's like the video you were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like, if
so
you're, like,
I mean,
older
like,
girl-
like y'all can have your opinions, but I'm telling you what men want. Like we see. Here's the thing: when women say what they want, I want a guy that's tall, I want a guy that makes money, I want a guy that's strong, I want a guy with a nice jaw, nice teeth, all this other stuff. No one bats an eye. But when I give women the harsh reality about what men want, well, that's not all men or whatever. Okay, it's the men that you fucking want. The guys that have options. If I have options and I'm an attractive guy and I got money, I'm not gonna wife up a hoe.
Nope.
What if you don't even know?
I'm
she's
telling you, all the
Yeah.
guys I know got a whole lot of
Like,
money.
let's
Their
say-
baby
let's
mamas and
say,
their
like,
wives be so goddamn
she's
ugly.
from out of town.
They be ugly, they be
from the house,
wholesome.
They
And
know
you'll
from the
know.
house.
Those
They
the ones
grew
they
up with
want.
them.
Girls that have a promiscuous past, a lot of them have certain traits that we've
Behaviors.
talked about on this podcast quite a bit. And if she has, a multitude of these traits, then more than likely the likelihood goes up that she's, has a promiscuous past. You probably shouldn't wife that woman.
Can I
Damn.
say I feel like hoes have the best personalities? I'm not a hoe though. I'm just saying.
So you saying your personality is dry?
No, I'm saying that hoes have the best personalities. I could have a good personality too, but they have the best personalities.
Well, they're not good for commitment, is my argument. They might have good personality, might hang out with them or whatever, but
I don't really agree. But
are you
That's your
okay? I love how you don't agree, but whether you agree or not is irrelevant because you're not a man. like for example, right? If I lived in, I'll give you. This is what you're basically arguing. Let's say I lived in my basement and I was a loser. I was fat and I ate Cheetos all the time and I had Cheetos all over my chin.
someone would love you.
No, they would not.
His mom.
Yeah, maybe my mom, right? And I went around and I said, well, women want guys that want Cheetos all over their face and everything else like that and are fat losers or whatever. And then when I went out and no girl wanted to take me serious, but I continued to say women want fat guys that have Cheetos on their face. Would that make sense?
Hell no.
No, but I don't know what you're comparing that to.
That would
I'm
actually
comparing
be
what you're
insanity.
saying right now. Like, oh, well, not all guys don't want that. Like, no, they want this. And I'm telling you what men want, but yet you refuse to accept it. I'm like the delusional nacho cheese guy that's a fat loser saying, I'm a loser, but you know what? Girls should like me as a loser. I'm telling you, that's not what men want. From a relationship standpoint, you're conflating sexual attraction, right? Just putting a girl recreation only to relationships. Men are very different when they wife a girl versus what they fuck.
You know what scares me about all this talk we have on the table so far is that we're telling you what guys actually want. And instead of saying, you know what? Damn, I didn't even know that. Let me take it in and see if he's telling the truth. You're saying, you know what? Fuck that. It should be this way.
I don't agree with it.
Reality,
I don't agree with it.
Don't care about your feelings. It is what it is. Look, you like what you like. We like what we like. It is what it is.
I can't walk around and say I'm a fat slob. Like, I don't agree with the fact that girls want guys that are tall and make money. This is not, fuck that. This is not real. It is real because girls want guys that are tall and have money. Sorry.
You got
like
two options. Either adapt or change your environment. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So
like whether you agree with it or not is irrelevant.